Hey, what's up guys? Brian C here and welcome to another Gunpla review, and what we have here today is the high grade 1144 scale Beginning Gundam, or its designation GPB X80 Beginning Gundam. So this unit was actually released in 2010, coinciding with Mobile Suit Gundam 30th anniversary. And the reason why it's one of the reason why its color scheme is very similar to RX-782. Okay, so before going to the lore of this unit, let's talk about the articulation and the issues of this unit. So one of the things that I'm gonna point out right away is the seam lines here. So you guys can see that right away in the arm. And there's a seam line also at the shoulders. And other than that, that's the only one that's kind of sticking out that you can actually fix easily by using adhesive. Now the other part is the noobs, which is actually not a real issue. Sanding it should do the trick, and here's one of the noobs here. Hopefully you guys can see that. Let me okay, there you go. Yeah, there's a noob there. Sanding it shall do the trick. Now, articulation is actually not that bad. You can actually have a 360-degree arms here, and it's actually a polycap. Let's take this off here. There's a polycap here and peg, and the peg is actually well built. It only goes forward and backward, but you can actually position this like you're about to grab the three beam savers here. Okay, and for the head, it's actually 360 degrees, and it can actually go up and down. That's how far it can go. And for the waist, actually 360. And for the legs, okay, it's actually 360 also. And it can actually kind of turn here. So you can actually pose this really good. And let's go back to the arm. This one here. Okay, just doing this testing right now. That's how far it can go for now. Yeah, I'm putting pressure there. And the hand, you can actually, oops. Well, the issue with the hand here is actually the shield here for the hand. So it can turn 360. So it's the arms. But the issue is the plate here, the red plate. But it's actually a very, very small issue. Okay, let's get back to the legs here. Okay, so for the articulation in the leg, not bad. See? You can actually make this kneel. Not bad. Okay, and this is the back part here. Now this two pieces here, let's see, I want to point this out. This here, the one that I'm tapping, they actually move also. But I really don't know why it's kind of designed this way. And this is the back side. Back skirts and side skirts are movable. No issues there at all. Yeah. Okay, so the next part that I want to talk to you guys about is the paint. As you guys did notice, is I actually only use the eyes for the stickers and the forehead, and the rest is actually here. So the stickers aren't actually, there's not a whole lot, but I still prefer to paint it because I'm not a huge fan of stickers. Now, there's certain areas that I actually ended up painting, which is by the shoulder area here, knee area, and where else? Where else? Oh yeah, and elbow area. Kind of scraped off the paint there already. Well, oops, I made it worse. Okay, and this actually requires certain degree of panel line. I've actually used a combination of panel line pen, the Gunpla marker pen, and panel line accent color. And the paint that I actually use are the Gunpla markers, which is not bad. It takes a little bit of practice, and I'm still learning. So other than that, this is actually a really good kit. This costs about retail price. It's 1600 yen, and this can go as low as $15 Canadian or $20 depending on location. Retail store between 20, 25, maybe 30 depending on location. Okay, so let's get back to the next part here, which are the items. So you guys will notice the 3 items that are sticking out here, 6 actually. These are the beam savers, which is actually quite unique for the Beginning Gundam, and it actually comes with one right hand here for your beam saver, close fist left hand. You got your basic beam rifle with a gun hand, and then the other part also is this here. Since I guess they kind of saved as much money as they can because they ended up molding the whole hand except for the plate here into one. So which is the annoying part, which you will actually have to paint. And they could not just have... I'm kind of disappointed at this one here because could have been done better. They could have just molded this one piece here, and well, it's actually another good project to do, right? And this is actually not bad. Let's take this off here. Still, with the only downside to this is oh, comes with the beam saver also, is they just molded it into one piece. That's the only disadvantage for this hand here. And other than that, it actually looks good. This is actually the only unique suit that actually holds 3 beam savers into on one hand. Okay, so the other items that came with this unit on top of the beam rifle here is it's the basic shield. Now, technically, there's overall 9 beam savers that you can use, and the other one is actually here on the shield, which is not bad. The other part also that I like, well, kind of like, is there's actually a slot here to install your shield. And it's actually quite solid, doesn't fall off easily. Let's put this hand back here. And there's actually another slot here also. And the disadvantage of this elbow piece here is it's a square slot. So if you're going to be modifying an item, you'll actually have to match it with the slot here. Okay, so Other than that, that's actually it for the items. It's actually a really good build. I really enjoyed building this kit. I actually built 3 of this already. But the next part is let's talk about quickly talk about the history of this unit. So this unit actually have 3 OVA series back in 2010, coinciding with the 30th anniversary of RX-78 Mobile Suit Series original that I mentioned already. And the color scheme is based on RX-78. So the OVA series is a 3-part. Its main pilot is actually Haru Irei, and the other pilot is actually Reiji from Gunpla Build Fighters. Yeah, so if you guys watch the series Gunpla Build Fighters, near the end, spoiler alert already, is Reiji ended up building the Beginning Gundam, and he ended up using this as a backup when either the Star Build Strike or the MK2 is out of commission. So this unit on the Gunpla Build Fighters was actually fought the upgraded version of the Cubile. I forgot the exact name. And it even fought Zeong, the completed the perfect form Zeong in the Gunpla Builders series. Okay, so for the original Haru Irei, actually built ended up picking up this unit in the series, and because the RX-70 was taken by another person, he actually built this in the unit in the series, fought the Forever Gundam, and ended up upgrading this into Beginning 30. This is actually It's actually a short series which would have been really good for continuation, but there's actually the manga version. I haven't actually checked the mangas yet, but I heard it's quite good. Okay, so for the next part here, I want to show you guys the variants here. And you guys have already seen that on my previous video, but I'm gonna show it to you guys. Now let's just position this. Okay, so the first one that I'm gonna show is Beginning D here. Okay, so Beginning D is piloted by a person named Shingo Asume, and this is the color is actually based on the Mark II, Gundam Mark II, which is Titan's color actually, which is really nice. So it's practically similar to Beginning Gundam when it comes to specification. The only difference is it's only got one beam saver, 2 beam sabers at the back rather than 6. It still got its basic shield, rifle. Other than that, a few minor difference is let's take this one off. Is the elbow and what's this one here? Oops. And the kneecap area and partially on the back. That's it. Okay, so the next one is Beginning J. Okay, so it's already obvious the color scheme is red. So Beginning J's design was practically based on Sword Impulse Gundam. And that's actually on the Gundam Wikia. And its pilot is Takeru Neji. And it's actually not a bad kit. You guys can see the difference right away. Oh, and I forgot to add the other differences also is the skirts. The back side skirts have been changed a little bit. So is the chest piece. So it's unique on its own part. Bandai changed specific areas. And the kneecap area, the ankle area, yeah. Okay, and the last one that I'm gonna show you guys is the upgraded version of Beginning Gundam, which is Beginning 30. So Beginning 30 is actually near the end. Haru Ire ended up receiving parts to upgrade his Beginning Gundam, and this is the upgraded version. So it actually comes with a lot of parts, and I mean a lot. Sadly, it's somewhere in my storage right now, but my suggestion is watch Mobile Suit Gunpla Builders Beginning G, and you'll understand right away. So these are practically bits. Still got its basic beam sabers at the back, and this time you can actually move it. There's actually an additional 6 more on the side skirt, and you still got your basic shield, beginning shield, and the beam rifle is actually have been upgraded. There's actually a lot of parts that have been included in this unit here. One of the things that you'll notice that hasn't changed is the front skirt and the back skirt. Other than that, most of about 80% of Beginning Gundam have been changed considerably. Okay, and the V-fin here actually gotten bigger. Now the other part also is there is actually another unit that I really do want to get, but I don't know if they actually have it. I don't think they actually released it. It's actually a kit bash of all 3 units, J, D, and 30. I believe it's called the Phantom Beginning. It actually took specific parts, so a leg of D for the right leg, left leg, left leg of D, right leg of J, and the back area had been extended, which is really nice. I might actually get a couple of J, D, and 30 to kit bash it. Hopefully it works. Unless they already released the unit, which I'm actually gonna look. Okay, so that's all I got for now for beginning Gundam here. Hopefully you guys like this video. If you guys got any suggestions or comments, well, leave it in the comment section below. Give my if you guys can give my video a thumbs up, I really appreciate it, and maybe you can subscribe on my channel also. Just press that subscribe button below and the bell notification icon. Okay, so this is Brian C. Have a good day, good night, afternoon, wherever you are. The next video, the next review I'll be conducting is the Master Grade Cubile Mark II. See you guys next time.